What is up, gentlemen? NYK31 here, Madden 18. This is some Ultimate Team. I haven't been playing a whole heck of a lot of Ultimate Team this year. Gotta find a way to make the playbook review series fun this year. MUT is just not a good experience. It really isn't. I haven't played much salary cap or weekend league or a regular MUT just because of the cesspool that it's been. But here you go. As far as the squad is concerned, I'll be playing out of the Buffalo Bills playbook because that's the one that is up next in my playbook review. This is one of the I shouldn't say early games I've played. I've played a good half dozen games with it, and I feel like I have a pretty good feel for it. I'll do the review video a little bit later on, but yeah, there's the team. I still got Twitch Prime players that are playing some roles. My tackles are kind of weak. I upgraded my Warren Moon though. Had to upgrade Warren Moon. I had the gunslinger Aaron Rodgers for a little bit, but I noticed that he was throwing the ball in the back of my lineman's helmet a lot. I'm sitting there going, why the hell are they doing this? And good old Zan clued me into the fact that it's one of those quirky things about the gunslinger chem this year. So I promptly sold him and updated my Warren Moon. Went back to good old trusty Warren. So here we go. So Bills playbook on offense, Jags playbook on defense with Richard Sherman being released and signing with the Niners. It pretty much spelt the end of an era in Seattle. They began to turn that roster around or turn the roster over. Cam Chancellor, who knows if he'll play again. Cliff Avril, who knows if he'll play again. Bennett is gone, so it's really a changing of the guard with that organization. So decided to pay some homage, roll with the Jags playbook. The Jags offensive playbook, the Falcons, Niners, Seahawks, they all run the same scheme. They're all part of the same defensive coaching tree. And the playbooks in the games are virtually identical except for the 4-6. Some of them have the 4-6 normal, some of them have the 4-6 bear. But other than that, it's the same thing. So here we go. Opponent comes out and he's in a free tight end formation. He throws late and right to Derek Brooks. And that makes my Tampa 2 heart very, very happy. Derek Brooks used to do stuff like that all the time. And with motivator Tyrann Mathieu up there, he, along with Mark Barron, have over 91 zones, so lots of fun stuff's going to happen. So 2 out of my 3 backers have 91 zone, and because of Honey Badger there, I'm able to kind of cheapskate it a little bit with some of my corners because I have Jalen Ramsey there, the Thanksgiving one, and with the +2 motivator as, oh my god, that really happened. Patrick Chung did not animate, and he threw the ball right into the teeth of that rotating safety. I'm not really thrilled with how that Patrick Chung plays. That's a Super Bowl edition. I'm probably going to end up rage selling him, but as I was saying, Jalen Ramsey and cards like him that came out earlier in the year that didn't meet the 91 zone threshold, with that motivator Tyrann Mathieu, they come into play. And there, I had Leonard Williams there in a spy, and he threw it right to him, and Leonard actually caught the ball. So we're back in business. So yeah, in the market for a new strong safety at some point. So here we are. We're in the Bills playbook. We're backed up at the 3-yard line. Don't want to do anything stupid down here. Don't really know how he's going to be playing it since he, hasn't been on defense yet. But here we are. And it's going to turn out that he's going to actually be playing a lot of man coverage and trying to use that jump to snap Robert Quinn. Jump to snap defensive linemen, they're very annoying. They can just rip right through your OL at will at times. So I just got to be aware of that. If I can, be conscious of that, I shouldn't have too much trouble if I make good reads here. We're going to be in single back trips tight end, uncovered slot. That means John Ross in the bubble. And one of the good things about these on-the-fly audibles that were implemented is that it saves a lot of playbooks from just horrible stock audibles. And that formation is a great example. I swapped out one of the stock audibles for that play, and, you come to the line, if you see the slot uncovered or someone is base aligned and is horribly aligned over there, pop that bubble screen and let him go. And there, that's the jump to snap thing. I had the receiver breaking over the middle. Could have gone on the flat too, either or, but you know, he just jumped to snap and got me. And here, that Josh Norman is just significantly better coverage-wise than John Ross running the route. And I'm starting to see this more often now, or I've seen this in the games that I've played this weekend. I'm seeing more man coverage than I've seen at any point this year. And I guess it kind of makes sense in a way, in the sense that these cards now are starting to get absurdly high ratings. You have these guys splurging for these corners with 95, 96, 97 zone coverage, sometimes 98 chemmed out. And as a result, you know, people figure if I'm going to have a card that high in man coverage, might as well give it a shot and see if it holds. And it actually threw me off a little bit because you're so used to seeing so much zone, someone springs man, it can mess with your head a little bit. It's also kind of sad in a way that man coverage is in such a bad state that you need to have ratings that sky high in order to have even a chance of it holding. As good old Champ Bailey. I'm so glad I stuck with this Champ Bailey power-up. It's really paid off late into the MUT year as we get the INT there. Gonna go into empty now. If I have the look, I'll run the bubble. I don't have it, so I'm going to audible. And I think I audible here to this for a virtue. And you'll see, you know, pretty tight coverage here. Andre Reed has a hard time separating, and I had to do a throw on the run, touch pass, and manually rack catch it. So, you know, I have the Thanksgiving Irvin out there, Andre Reed, I have the 92 Ingram, and here I just brain cramp. I thought I was throwing to X, but I clearly didn't. And watch Tarek Armstead motor here. Jeez, where'd that come from? But he can't catch him, and that's going to be a pick six. It's just me being dumb and not paying attention to what the hell I'm doing. So I give away, you know, a touchdown there. So here we go, second half. And like I was saying, you know, my receivers are at a pretty substantial route running to man coverage disadvantage here in this game. In hindsight, I did have a little bit of separation on the slot seamer, but I just didn't trust it, so I figured I'd wait and hope that Andre Reed cleared out. And, you know, he got just enough space to come free. LT there. Now here, I'm looking for Ingram here. I may have Irvin on that deep comeback. Don't think I'll have John Ross on that post. You know, Ingram's a pretty big mismatch. He's going to beat a lot of people across the field unless they have a really souped up linebacker on him. Do a little bit of wide corner. The middle opens up. Andre Reed over the middle. Sure, knocking on the door here pretty nicely. So yeah, I'm probably going to need to beef up my receiver unit, but I just don't have a whole heck of a lot of resources to upgrade everything that I would like to upgrade. I want to upgrade my tackles. I could use a defensive tackle because I'm playing the MUT hero 85 overall, Leonard Williams, in there at one of my D tackle spots because he still has 95 block shed, and you can't complain about that. But, you know, you only improve what you can afford to improve. So 14-7, and I just don't think this guy has a whole heck of a lot in his toolkit. You see, he's like one of these guys who's reliant on the running game, and if the running game gets stoned, he's not really confident in his passing. 4th and 3 here. I'm in hard flat. I'm in a crossfire blitz. It gets picked up, but I crash on that, and, you know, turnover and downs. There's Ingram again. So having some good success there. But you see that a lot. You see these guys who just want to run. And if you can get them out of that, they don't really have much confidence in themselves throwing the football. They don't want to throw the football. They want to avoid throwing the football at all costs. Just want to run pitch, power, and stretch all game. As we pop the zone read with Warren. Warren's got 80 speed. If he was Randall Cunningham or Steve Young, maybe, he might have housed that bad boy. Marcus Mariota certainly would have. So we're knocking on the door here again. I like my guard and center pretty good as far as run blocking is concerned. And we get some nice push there. And we're up 21-7. Going to go with some cover 3 match here, single high. I'm going to user the seam flat on the number 2 receiver. He won't cover him vertically if you don't do that, and we get Champ Bailey there on the user swat. Here I'm in man, going to outside shade, and I'm going to user bump my man there. I get beat, but he forces the ball right into Rod Woodson. Thank you, man coverage shade, for holding. So that's going to end that. So we will get a W. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.